Hey y'all, what's up? What's up? What's up? Scotty, can you hear
Although
me
we've
okay?
come to
To
the
the
end
end
of
of the
the road,
road, will I can you gotta do the vibrato, the old one vibrato. To
yeah.
the end of the road, will I
Oh
take
my God.
you? You gotta do the old
It's
trick,
not
man.
natural.
Why I
You
was just listening
feel
to them yesterday on One Bended
yes.
Knee. That's my favorite. What's your favorite Boys and Men song?
Okay, so it kind of varies depending on the day it is. But it's between doing just fine,
Oh, I like that one.
pass you by,
Okay.
and Motown Philly. It's between them three. It's between them three.
Mm. Mine is Four Season of Loneliness, Doing Just
Oh,
Fine, and
one
one
down
bended
on
knee.
bended knee.
Yeah. Man, they killed that. I'm sorry, that's their best song. Can we? I'm not gonna sing. Uh, hey, what's up, y'all? What's up? What's up? Welcome to Roast and Review. Y'all, T will be coming in soon, but me and Scotty are here to recap the final episode of Legendary Huntsville. Thank you, Jesus. So,
We're so happy. We're so happy. Like we're
right.
so happy that we're at the end. We're like splendid. Absolutely splendid.
Yes,
Like
we're gonna
happy.
close this baby out with a good banger. Now, a lot of you guys are wondering where is T? T is on his way. He'll be here shortly. But shout out to our brother T. I'm so proud of you. He has a interview with exclusive interview with
Ooh,
Destiny. I wish I could have got a clear version of the picture, but it's okay. Uh
they get the picture. They get the
Like,
picture.
y'all got the picture. Y'all see on the thumbnail. So shout out to T. I really want him to be here, the beginning part, so we can give him his flowers. Boys making moves.
I'm glad for T. You know what I mean? Like people give him a whole lot of flack and they feel like this about him and they feel like that about him. But she called for him and he answered and he got
Yeah.
the interview. And we had literally just said, I had told you in the conversation that me and you had amongst ourselves that I wanted T to be able to get interviews and do more things like that, so his channel can grow more because he does have a goal this year to hit 30K. And I
Yeah.
really want that for him.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
like I was so happy when he got the interview. Like I was very happy about that. And me and you might be in the streets when the interview come on Friday.
I will. And we might. I mean, what am I doing on for? Oh, yeah, you're right. Me and you will be in the streets. Oh God, damn! I really want to come out and support. I might have.
We'll
We might
still
have.
huh?
I said we might have to pull up.
Yeah, listen, what we're gonna do is we're gonna watch the interview first and then we're gonna go out.
Okay, that sounds like a
We'll
bet.
do that. We'll do that. We'll watch the interview first and then we'll go out. Because you already know I gotta go to the mall when I come there.
Oh God, yes, you do. You got to come to the. And I forgot for a quick second that you was coming down here to Houston. No, I know I didn't. I was just kidding.
After the way I had to find me like three different folks to take me to the airport on Friday morning. I know you didn't forget.
Ah! I talked to you about that backstage because I'm trying to convince my boss to I can work from home on
Hmm.
Friday. So I'll let you know. But anyways, welcome, y'all. Scotty. It's been a very tough week for all of us. We had the passing of D. Rashad, who is some of you guys know, and it's been tough. I had a family member that was in the hospital. My grandma was in the hospital due to choking over a um, ham hock. I said, "Now, girl, you almost 90 years old. You eating
Not
ham
him.
hock?" Yes. Oh, I said we got to do better. We got to do better. We really do.
Yeah, this has been a rough 24 hours for me.
Yeah.
Um, I'm in better spirits today, but
Hmm.
grief, especially when it's fresh, is a very trying thing. You never really know when it's gonna hit you again. Last night it kind of hit me like a ton of bricks. Josiah and Really B was there for me last night, which I really appreciate them for. But it has been a hard 24 hours. Like I haven't put out any content since yesterday. And I just wasn't in it. I couldn't do it. So I wasn't even gonna force it this time. I couldn't even force it this time. So even Josiah was like, well, we can push this back. No, ma'am. Let's get this over with.
Let's go ahead and just put on a face and get it through, huh?
Let's get this one right on over with, because baby, we tired of this. Let's get this over with. Let's get this over with. Because it's been a lot. It's been T walking through the door now. I guess we could still just talk until he comes in, because he said he walking through. He just okay. But what I will say is I'm glad that we're at the end of the road, not at the end of the road for roast and review all together, because just like T said, we may be doing it for the escape show. We could possibly do it for the encore, but we're never gonna do it for Love and Marriage Huntsville again, ever gonna do it for Love and Marriage Huntsville, like ever. And it sucks that it has to be that way, but it is what it is. Let's see what else I gotta say. Miss Misha, who is also like a colleague of ours, great person. She will no longer be reviewing Love and Marriage Huntsville due to the fact that you fans attacked her to the point to where she had to turn her comments off because everybody was coming at her crazy after Maurice Scott gave her that award the other day on his live, and now y'all mad at her for that. So now y'all want to attack her. Yeah.
Oh God. Yeah. Oh Lord.
Even though a lot of them don't want to own that. Like a lot of them be like, I hate how they try to blame everything on the millimeters. But it's y'all. It is y'all. Y'all the main ones. Y'all the loudest fan base there is with this show. Y'all follow people everywhere they fucking go. Last night, I went on Anthony Lofty's channel last night, and I was actually congratulating him. And while I was up there they go, saying I was being shady towards the man, saying I wasn't sincere about my congratulations. I'm trying to ride his wave. He need to watch me. He need to watch out for me. I ain't no good. Everybody in the chat should not support Scotty because he bashed Melody as if that was Melody's channel. That's Anthony's channel. So therefore, he allowed me to come up there. And I just left altogether. He didn't want me to leave, but I left altogether because I'm already grieving. So I'm liable to tear his fucking chat up and cuss all them bitches out. That's what it would have been. But I just left. Ain't nobody got time. Yeah. So that's why I'm glad this show is over. We don't have to talk about it for a while. And that's it. Now, I may still do my reviews on the show. More than likely, I'm going to still do my reviews. I don't know if they're going to be live, though. I don't know. I don't know about all that, but we'll probably still.
I really do enjoy. I'm sorry.
Huh?
Oh, no, my bad. Hey, y'all. And two, I'm on your side. On everything you just said, I'm on your side, period.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know if I'm gonna do any more live reviews. I'll probably still do the reviews, but they may not be live anymore. Like I'm just like over this show.
I do love when you and T do y'all recaps. Well, not recaps, but the quickies, like the hot topic videos. Y'all be killing it.
Yeah, like I do those because if I ain't got shit else to talk about, I do those because that's a quick money grab. They're gonna watch it.
Baby, that's a coin. I'll be looking. I said, okay, I see y'all.
JoJo, you gonna review the show? Period.
Huh?
I said, JoJo, are you gonna review the show? Period. The next season.
Nah, baby, it ain't. God, I'm blessed with a lot of things. I'm into other shows like Love and Lockup, but Love After Lockup, but not. And we'll talk about that later. How crazy the show gotten. Like I can't. But T, I was just congratulating you. I don't know if you was listening, but I was saying congratulations to T for grabbing that interview with Destiny. Bro, I'm so proud of you, T. I think this is something that I feel like that God is about to elevate you on your YouTube channel. And
Yes.
you getting the celebrity views. You know what I'm saying? Like everything that you wanted is about to manifest. So I'm so proud of you. I'm genuinely MT. Like
And like,
congratulations.
like I said before you came up here, me and Josiah actually had a conversation about you. Yeah, we were talking about you behind your back, not in the bad way. But I was telling him that I wanted to see you get more interviews, and like I said, this ain't nothing I ain't never told you. I said I wanted you to get more interviews and stuff, and I wanted to see you elevate. And I know that you got a goal here, which is to, hit 30K this year. So
Yeah,
I want to see you do it. So you know.
we'll do it. I'm gonna do it. I ain't gonna let what YouTube trying to do deter me. All right, it just is what it is. I'm just gonna roll with the punches like I always do. But I'm gonna make it.
Cause baby, this January check ain't nothing like my December, November, October, September, August, July, June. None of them checks,
No,
and the one for February gonna be even shorter from the looks of it.
Right.
pretty much. Which is
Hey, what's going
sad.
on,
I
y'all?
don't know why they doing it to us, but hey,
I've been telling T that he's going through it because his breakthrough is on the horizon. He going. I agree.
I agree
Yeah.
too. Like I will say this, y'all real is right. As much as I want to sit here and complain, I really can't. I can't
Mhm.
complain at all. I'm right
Mhm.
where I'm supposed to be for this moment. So I'm just gonna take it for what it is.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
that's all you can do. I mean, if it could happen for me, it can happen for everybody else up here. So
Mhm.
Yeah,
Because
absolutely.
you almost
yeah, almost less than like basically like 100 and some away. Yeah, so I'm almost there.
I'm so proud of y'all. And even though I might not be here the whole time on the journey, catch that tea. I'm still so proud of y'all. Okay, y'all ready to get started?
Oh yes, let's hope.
yeah.
Okay, so let's go ahead and let's talk about Miss Destiny. So this is the continuation of part two when Destiny had that tense conversation with Kimmy regarding Destiny's role. So Carlos takes that time to ask Destiny, will her boyfriend film for this upcoming season? Now we see her, she's still kind of holding back. And what do you guys feel about that particular part? Like, is Destiny ever going to open up? Are we going to see more of her life? I know we want to see it, but will she ever, be more open to even bringing her boyfriend next season?
If she
If
want to keep her job,
Yeah, basically. I mean, for me, I personally think she and people gonna hate me for saying this, but whatever. I feel like she playing the same game melodrama playing, which
mm,
is say little as possible. That's really what I feel because both of them, like at this point, Melody was doing the same thing Destiny been doing all season, which was answering kind of sort of, but or giving roundabout answers. Like it's the same thing.
Mhm.
Personally, I feel like Melody has more of a right to do that than Destiny does because Destiny still hasn't given us much of nothing. Like I say, the only thing I know about her is she was with the Chicken Man. Then the Chicken Man left her and Lil Law. She got a store, but then she had a store, and then she had a song on too. But other than that, that's all I know of her. I mean, what about y'all?
I don't
Yeah,
know
I mean,
nothing
I
about
don't
this.
really know more. I mean, I will, like I said, I will always want to kind of know more about her, but she's a very pretty woman, and I think that she can open up a little bit. I mean, there's more stuff to give. Like, what about your family? How did you grow up? What's your your upbringing? You can make that a storyline. I mean, you don't have to include necessarily your boyfriend. You can maybe have like snippets of him, but I would love to know, Destiny, like, how did you grow up? What did you go through growing up as a child? What can you teach this generation or these people about the struggles that you made and your come up as being a businesswoman and entrepreneur? That would be good.
But she has to want that. It's like I said, Destiny reminds, and I know Scotty can agree with this. She reminds me so much of Olivia from from Love and Hip Hop
Yeah,
New York,
that's a good
and how
comparison.
Olivia,
Mm.
yeah, and Olivia had a real story. She wouldn't open up about it. She wouldn't open up about her past. She wouldn't open up about her and her mama's issues. She didn't want to open up about her time on G Unit. Like, see, stuff like that makes a person interesting. But when you so closed off and closed minded, people have no choice but to not like you because you're
You
not
know
bringing it.
what? I'm glad that you said that. And I know Olivia ain't got a damn thing to do with this show, but I used to always wonder why is it that on Love and Hip Hop New York you had Olivia, Atlanta you had K Michelle, and on Hollywood you had Tia Marie. I named those three for a reason. I'm the only three that actually had talent and knew how to sing. So I used to always wonder why is it that K Michelle was able to make it and have an actual career, but not Olivia. Olivia can sing. Olivia is talented. Olivia can write. So why she didn't have the same breakout like K Michelle did? And now that I think about it, T made a complete point. K Michelle was very open about her own story. She told us that
Mhm.
she was a stripper. She told us about her life as, Miss FAMU. She told us about her abuse. She told us about this. She told us about her relationship issues. We don't know a damn, not the first thing about Olivia, just like we don't know the first damn thing about Destiny, besides the fact that she was dating a man that sold chicken and got a son. That's all we know.
Yeah. So I feel like if anybody's trying to break into reality TV, y'all are gonna have to give y'all life some
Yeah.
aspect of it. You can't be closed off and closed minded and private and think that you're gonna make it on reality TV. That's not
Yeah,
reality.
because people these days, especially musicians that's on reality TV, people buy into your likability and they also buy into your life. Like if you got a story that's relatable, then they will buy into that. That would make them want to invest in you. Like, so if you ain't got no story to tell it, like reality TV is all about likability and relatability. If you ain't got neither one of them, then because sometimes you can get away with being likable and not really having no story. But if you are not that likable and you don't have a story, then what do you have to fall back on?
Absolutely.
Yeah. I
And
think
most
that's
people that watch the show don't view Destiny as likable. So she ain't got no story to fall back on. So
And
mm.
I like Destiny. I make no problems in saying that. I like Destiny. Destiny grew on me in third season. And I want to see her win, but she got to do the work.
right, that's
I
so
can
true.
win it all day, but she got to do
Right. Okay. So let's move to the next part with Melody and Destiny. Y'all, are these two ever gonna be friends again?
No,
it. Hell no. And they don't
no,
need to be. They don't need to be. At this point, they need to be dead.
Right.
it's no point in them being friends.
It's been too much done already. And then when you got outside forces chiming in all the time, and then they're swaying you even more. At this point, it's sad, but hey, life goes on, child.
Yeah. And that's okay. I mean, some people, like Harold said, like that's okay. They're not. It's okay. Some people are going to just. Some people just don't click. Or some people, sometimes there be so much bridge under troubled water. Like Lord forbid, is something like messy between us happen, and we have a big fallout. Maybe if we have a conversation about it or we talk about it, okay, cool. But you know how relationships are. That dynamic will never be the same, especially when there's a
Mhm.
boundary that's crossed. So,
Let me ask the both of y'all this:
okay.
Do y'all think? Do y'all think they made it hard for each other to come together and be friends, or do you think each of them allow the outside, the fans, get in between all of that and make it more than what it is?
It's a little bit
I
of
think,
both.
yeah, I think it's both.
It's a
I
little
think
bit of
that
both.
Stephanie's very headstrong. Melanie is really headstrong, and look, I was watching a reunion. I was like, girl, like you are, like Scotty said, it was giving me a little bit of Phaedra vibes. How headstrong she was, just refused to show any emotion. I think that both of them played a part in that fallout because nobody's taking accountability for whatever happened. So
Mhm.
when you don't take accountability, or there's no resolution.
Well, I will say this because you both know where I'm going with this, and y'all know I do not care about bringing it up at this point because I have made peace with the situation. Y'all, you two know where I'm going with this. I had a friendship break apart in the public before, so it's like it was a little different than Melody and Destiny. It was a one-sided breakup for me, but the problem was that he brought it to social media.
Mm-hmm.
And I was blindsided because he brought it to social media. Instead of bringing it to me, he brought it to social media. And when you bring things to social media, you give other people everybody wants to give their opinion and tell and say this and say that. And then when you do that, you allowing everybody to speak on your relationship when they really don't know nothing about your relationship. They don't know what went down between y'all two. They don't know what happened behind closed doors or anything like that. So when you bring shit to the public, you allow outside forces to come in and speak their piece when they shouldn't even have no piece to speak on. That's why I've always said, if the three of us ever had any issues with one another, I will always feel like we should always come to each other with our problems instead of bringing them to the internet. Because and not to make y'all believe that we've ever had any problem, because we have never had no problems.
Never.
But what I'm saying is, if we ever did, we should be able to be, because we all grown, we should always discuss them amongst each other and never bring them to the forefront.
Oh,
You know?
yeah.
I agree.
Especially being in a public figure. No.
Yeah, because we don't see it that way, but as YouTubers, we kind of are public figures. So, the supporters and the subscribers, they give their thoughts. They'll go from one side to the other one. Then they'll pick a side. Then it'll be all of this other shit. Like, we've seen it with other content creators.
I was just about to say that in chat. Y'all know what's up too. I mean, we've seen big fallouts with big YouTubers. I'm not naming names.
Yeah.
We've seen how miscommunication, passive aggressiveness takes over, and then months later down the line, a big old blowout. So I don't got time for that. We grown.
Mm-hmm.
We trying to win.
Right.
We trying to bring in the new year with positivity. And I think that I'm blessed to have a group of friends like y'all because we can communicate. And if there's any type of way that we feel, we just quick to say it. We might not agree, but we'll get through it, versus going behind each other's backs and gossiping. So
Yeah, because I know, with me knowing Jamar the longest, we have never had no disagreements.
mm-hmm.
And that's been the whole, this year makes 10 years, the whole 10 years of me being friends with Jamar. We ain't never argued with each other. We ain't never raised our voices at each other. We ain't never cursed each other out. It's never gotten like that.
Right.
You know what I mean? Now, has he ever disagreed with something I did? Yes.
Mm-hmm. Right.
As sweet as I am, I make a lot of fucking mistakes. That's a character flaw of mine. You would tell me to do something, and I do the opposite just because you told me to do it. You know what I mean? Like,
Okay, with you.
I'm just being honest. Say, for instance, T probably would have seen something on social media and said, "Scotty, don't go look at that." And what do Scotty do? Go look at it anyway because you told me not to.
Oh, yeah, because I'll be telling you, child, stay out of that. Stay out of that. Get off of that.
No, girl, don't get mad now. I told you to stay from around it.
Josiah told me so many times to stay out of lipstick. Stay going over there.
Right. Okay.
Josiah said what that bitch said. I told you to stay from over there.
Period.
So let's get into Tisha and Melody. Now we know these two ain't no way in hell gonna even be a high and by. Y'all, this one called Melody a dark soul and a devil in sheep's clothing. Whew. And I was like, oh my God. Now, when asked about it, even Destiny didn't agree with that, but she said, yeah, she does dark things behind the scenes. So then she brought up how she gave her money, when she saw utility notice on the door. And then Destiny brings out how Melody is the type of friend that ends Melody is just has not been a good friend. So, what do y'all feel about that scene?
I said this before, and people don't agree with me. And of course, I don't give a damn if they do or not. I feel like as a friend, if you do something out the goodness of your heart, it should never come back up when you mad at that person. I'm sorry. No matter what they say, it should never come back up.
Yeah.
And believe it or not, I'm not going to necessarily say that Melody has a dark soul, but I can understand why Letitia would feel like she does, considering that Melody has been trying all season to bring up people up here to bust out her husband for cheating. So as much as we could say no, 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 like Destiny's cheering, Tisha got every right to say yes, 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 and yes. Because be clear, Melody did spend a lot of this season. Let me not say a lot of this season. There were times that Melody have done things that was very backhanded, a la wanted to bring on Alana, a la bringing on Kiki to sit over here and further make more drama between her and her cousins. And I don't care how none of y'all feel. My opinion is that is some dark ass shit to do to somebody. If it like I said, even if me and Scotty fall out today and he and Reggie may not have the best relationship for whatever reason, I'm not going to come in furthermore and undermine that because they're family. You know what I'm saying? Just like I would hope wouldn't nobody do that with me because that's my family. You know what I mean? My opinion. So we can't take away the fact that Letitia feels that way because it's not happening to us. It's happening to Tisha.
But another thing too, that another reason why I say that Mel gives me a Phaedra vibe is because Phaedra did that exact same thing. When she felt slighted by Nene, she knew that Nene didn't talk to her half sisters. And what did she do? She went and found her half sisters in Athens and tried to bring them on the show so they can dig up dirt and talk trash about Nene. Because she felt some type of way about Nene saying that she didn't know her. That's the same thing Melody did when she brought Kiki on the show because she knew that Kiki and Tisha had a problem, had an issue, and she brought her on that show to talk trash about her. Same way she tried to bring Alonda on that show to try to talk, to try to bring her on there to out Marcel for cheating. Now, if Tisha would have sit down and have a mocha latte with Ariane on the damn show, she wouldn't be here.
Everybody would be mad. I tell you, the internet will break in half had Tisha did that. And what's so funny is when me and Scotty was sitting here saying, well, we don't see what's wrong with bringing the harlot on the show. I mean, she do got a story to tell that is part of Melody's storyline. That is part of Martell's storyline. There's something real that happened in their life. Oh, baby, y'all gave us all type of hell. But y'all found nothing wrong.
Was mad as hell
at us. But y'all found nothing wrong with what Melody did with Kiki. Now, that's the stuff that be making me upset. Because it's like, it's the hypocrisy of it all.
It's okay for Mel to try to bring Alonda on the show to out Marcel for cheating, but it wouldn't be okay if somebody brought Coleslaw on the show. Just the mere mention of Coleslaw coming on the show gets y'all hot and bothered.
Girl, they ate us up for that.
Okay, I bet they will. Paris is burning. Paris is burning. Let me chill.
I'm just saying though, not to cut you off. I'm just saying if we're gonna be fair about the situation, then be fair about the situation. If it's okay for that girl to try to bring Alonda on this show to out somebody else's husband, then it shouldn't be a problem with having a mocha latte with Ariane at a coffee shop to talk about meal.
It's the mocha latte for me. It can't be cappuccino or vanilla.
Did nobody say it was okay for Mark to come on the show to expose Mel? We ain't said shit about Mark. So what you talking about? But okay, girl.
But I mean, at the end of the day, why would it matter? Because Kiki was up there. Much like that's their family, that's also her family, and she didn't mind bringing her up there. So I mean, at the end of the day, again, You cannot throw them type of rocks when y'all Shiro done did the same thing. I'm just saying, y'all love to throw them rocks, girl, but you can't. I throw them right back at y'all all the time that y'all ain't never got nothing to say.
We said something about coleslaw. That's who said something about coleslaw. We did. We did.
Right.
Because it counts here. We brought up coleslaw only because of the fact that Terrence was like, it was, you know, people was up for her bringing Alonda on the show, but not even months ago, a year ago, when me and T even suggested, we was like, well, I wouldn't mind seeing coleslaw on the show for entertainment purposes. I wouldn't mind seeing her on the show to see what she got to say. I wouldn't mind. Everybody got mad. It's the same shit.
Yeah, it's the same thing. But y'all know, whatever, because anytime we say anything about that,
somebody want to argue and they ain't
whatever. Yeah.
So, okay, so let's talk about Martell. So there was a discussion about her calling Martell all types of mourning. Do y'all feel like that she was calling him because she wanted him? Or do you think that Melody was doing that?
Well, according to an interview that she did with DJ Richie Scott this morning, she said it's because she was out at Sheree's house and they were trying to call her to see if she made it home okay. It was in the middle of the night, and Huntsville is like 4 hours away from Atlanta. It's not that far. So that's why she was calling, because she was going home. She was headed home to Huntsville in the middle of the night after being at Sheree's house all night playing cards and such. That's what she said on the interview with DJ Richie Scott.
Oh, okay.
I mean, but it's sketchy much, yes. But at the end of the day, why does it matter? They're divorced. They're no longer together. And he got a baby by a peasant. So at the end of the day, even if that was the case, Melody, why do you care?
I promise you I wouldn't give a damn. I promise
I wouldn't give not one damn. I like, he can do whatever he want to do. That's not my man. That's not my husband.
Like,
that ain't my boyfriend.
Like I remember I had broken up with this guy a couple of years ago, and we was probably 2 months after breaking up, and somebody was telling me, well, I saw him talking to such and such, and I heard he was, I said, okay, and that ain't my problem. So you don't care? No. I ain't with him no more.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I'm on to the next man. I ain't think about him.
But you know, some people really take that to heart though. Like, you know, oh my God, you talking to my ex? I mean, look, if y'all would talk to my ex, I mean, I wouldn't care. And especially if it was years ago, who am I? T gonna take him anyway.
My whole thing though is, it's like, do y'all think Melody hacked that man's phone? Because when Destiny laid that out, Melodrama looked like she saw a ghost. She did. Like, she looked a little flustered. She shifted around in her seat a little bit. Now, I mean, I just felt like if that ain't the truth, it wouldn't have been on. But I'm gonna again, whatever. I'm gonna let it go, because it's about to be shambles in the chat now. I don't want that on JoJo chat. So whatever.
Look, I'm quick to turn them comments off.
Child, listen, we don't want them to try to tell JoJo you don't need to be hanging out with Scotty and T. They bad influences on you. They're a stain on your reputation. Child, them folks in them 11 Mary Huntsville streets can't stand me and T.
I hear you, Scorpio, but nah, I don't hear you, because at the end of the day, they have been divorced since season 3 at this point. Destiny came on season 3 at this point. I don't believe that Destiny and Martell had anything. Now, I know, yes, I did. Yes, before y'all try to get me together, yes, I made jokes and references in the reviews that You know, Destiny probably had him first, and then because she was cool with Melody and Melody wanted, she stepped back. But see, that was a joke. Those was gags. I don't know that to be true, and y'all don't know that to be true. But do I personally feel like they've ever really done anything? No, we can't listen. It is possible for a man and a woman to just be platonic friends. That is possible. Okay, I know y'all want to turn Destiny into every whore in the book, but until there's proof of that, I'm not buying it.
Right. Okay. So before we get into the co-parenting issues, Stormy was asked, like what she felt about the whole situation, and she said her and Melanie hasn't really been through anything like that, but I can still kind of see how
They are now.
Melody is kind of bothered, and I think this kind of plays like the downtime, like the downfall of their friendship, because I can see Melody's face, like she look annoyed as hell, like she's done with everybody on that stage. What did y'all thought about
Charles? I'm not paying attention to the chat. What you say, JoJo? I'm not dealing with Charles. What you say?
I was just saying about Stormy. Like, how do you feel about that scene when he asked Stormy about the fallout?
Well, she had an accurate response. I mean, her and Melody really are not friends like her, like Destiny and Melody were friends. So, and she hasn't went through nothing like that with her. So at the same point in time, it's like, what could she really say? They ain't went through nothing like that. But from what we hear, they are now. However, that's just that on that for me, because but for me, anytime I see somebody falling out with a bunch of people, I feel like they the problem.
Right.
Is Destiny's store still open? Because word around the salon seats is that now Stormy don't mind having her products being in Destiny's store. That's what I heard.
Well,
and a lot of people felt like it's mighty funny that now that she done fell out with Melody, that now all of a sudden she doesn't mind wanting to work with Destiny. Whereas beforehand, she didn't want to work with Destiny because of her and that fallout that they had. And then one of her business partners or whatever was friends with Melody and was telling her about it. And then she backed out of it. I'm just saying what I heard.
Well, I don't know, because I ain't been to Huntsville since I walked my ass in that store last summer.
Y'all listen, that's just word around the salon seats that I've been getting sent that like multiple times that now she wants to do some stuff with Destiny, and people are now calling her a snake because it's like, oh, now that she done fell out with Melody, so now she wants to go and toot off with Destiny and be cool with Tisha and all that stuff. Like, y'all know how people do. That's the new thing.
So now she can't be friends with the people she worked with on the show.
Wow.
I'm annoyed. Can I say that? I'm annoyed. Because
well, we got to get into that. You got to get into that at the interview, T. I would love.
Because I'm annoyed because when Stormy first came on and she was, with her pumps for Melody, shabooyah, shabooyah, roll down. That was happy with her then. That was happy with her then. But now that she didn't maneuver through the show and she done got cool with some of the people on the show, now she a snake, now she can't be trusted, now she this, now she that. But y'all was here for her when her and Destiny was throwing chairs at each other at that Valentine's Day thing, but now y'all can't stomach the thought of her now. See, that's the shit I'm talking about. And this is coming from a person that was dragging Stormy for her bullshit when she first came on the show. Like, for real. So what are you saying? It's annoying. Like, so like now it's an issue now because she cool with the rest of the people on the show. So she just gotta stay cool with Melody and nobody else. She ain't gonna get no airtime like that.
That's how I feel.
Yeah.
Everybody's saying she a snake now. She can't be trusted. They ain't never like her. They always knew that she a snake. They going in on her mama, all of the rest of this stuff. And they even tried to boycott or try to stop her bag. And
I saw that too. And they go, see, that's what I'm saying. They go too far with that. It never gets that serious. It never gets that serious to the point to where you want to boycott folks stuff. The same way they want to boycott our channels and shit. Oh, we gonna boycott. We gonna boycott because she don't fuck with Melody. We finna boycott. Girl. But get so mad when we say it's the millimeters. It is. It's y'all. Y'all do too much. It's never that serious. Y'all can stand for somebody all you want to. Well, not necessarily, because I'm 33 and I don't stand for a soul no more. Either I like you or I fucking don't. I don't stand for nobody no more.
Right.
Facts.
And half the people that watch that show older than all three of us combined, and they sit up here standing for somebody.
I just don't be understanding it. And I think that's what annoys me about the show. And it makes it not enjoyable when people be doing, why are you trying to take income from that woman? She has kids, a husband, a whole family.
Listen, they did the same thing to Destiny when they first fell out. It was folk that went to Destiny's store to confront her about things that she done said about Melody and stuff like that. Like she went live and talking about that one time, how a girl done came up there and read her down and all of the rest of this stuff, and standing outside trying to boycott store. I'm like, is that serious? Ain't nobody there know that anyway. So
that's just like me going to Georgia Prune store to boycott her damn store because I don't like what she did to K. Michelle. When I went to that damn mall that her store was in, my friend was trying to get me to go in that store. I said, Neverland, I won't be going. Neverland.
She got you a little sign.
And Neverland.
Georgia.
I stood right outside that store and waited for my friend to come out. I was not stepping foot in that store. Okay? Period. Now, if Charlene was in there by herself, I would have went in there. But Rashida and Charlene was in there. I wasn't going in there.
Oh, if she would have saw you, she would have escorted you out. She's like, who that boy down YouTube that called me Georgia Prone? Get out.
It's going to forever be Georgia Prone. Still Georgia Prone. Forever.
Ain't you the boy that want to hunch on my son every time you bring it up? Oh, girl, listen. This like being hunting, girl. All right, and you know that. You caught that. Y'all remember that story? Child.
Now they say I can't stand Mel. Now Rashida is somebody I can't stand. Now that's who I can't stand. Okay?
Yeah. Like if Melody had a store, I'll go in her store just to go. But not press. I refuse to step air toe in.
Them $125 clothes that she probably got from a Walmart truck. Girl, bye.
Her and Sheree probably came to cahoots about something and try to scam. Maybe stop. Anyways. Okay, y'all, let's move on to the next segment. So Carlos addresses Melody and Martell about their horrible ass co-parenting relationship. And he's standing firm, Martell is standing firm about not allowing Marcus or nobody to watch his kids. Now, Martell said that it only made sense for him to ask for full custody. So this brought the conversation to Carlos talking about the trip to Destin, and it gets really emotional because after the flashbacks, Carlos tells Martell that he feels Martell is troubled inside, and he begins to break down. How did y'all feel about that scene? Out of your face.
First of all, Carlos, ain't no sense in you mourning this dead marriage. It was dead back in 2015. Ain't no sense in you crying over dead stuff, Carlos. Okay. I don't bit more believe that Leisure Suit misses Melody. I don't. What I think it is, I don't. I just think he likes the idea of being married. I think he likes being able to say I'm a husband and I have a wife because he is from down south. So they do believe in marriage, and they do believe staying in your marriage, no matter how effed up it is, no matter how toxic it is, and all the rest of this stuff. And I just feel like his ego was bruised. To him, she's the woman that got away. To me, I feel like he's been so used to her just staying and making it work. And then once she left, that's when he started acting out and all of that. But it ain't because he loved her that damn.
Because he didn't think she was going nowhere. He didn't think she was ever going to leave him because, ain't like, hell, he was cheating on her before the show even came about. That's what people fail to bring up sometimes. He been cheating. This ain't nothing new. This ain't nothing foreign. He been cheating on her. So, in so many words, I feel like he was so used to screwing around on her, and then she take him back, and then he promises not to do it again. Then he turn around and he do it again, and then she forgive him again, and then she take him back, and then not only that, he got with Ariane, and then he was screwing her consistently for for years, and he never stopped. And she had enough, so she left, and he ain't never been right ever since. That's how I take it. He never thought she was gonna go nowhere.
Yeah, I feel like that when Carlos was crying. Now I kind of rewatched the show again, and I did get just a tad bit emotional, but I think that emotion was misplaced as something different because I've been emotional wreck today. So, but I was looking at it, I was like, Carlos know how to put on the show. He knows how to put on the show.
Did you see him with them halves and have-not ass tears? He was crying. I feel like you're lost and you're losing yourself, and I think you're still in love with Melody, and I'm worried for you.
Yeah, I was just like, Carlos, it's come on now. Maybe he felt like a
Mimi Faust.
I don't know. It felt like that Carlos had it was more of an emotional just breakdown for the couple. Like you wanted him yourself. Let me stop. He
was giving a bit of Mimi Faust. You hurt me
to the core. You hurt me to the core. I love that man. That's my man. I love that man. He's a good man, Savannah. Thank you, Miss Seeley, for all.
None of y'all was there. None of y'all. That man beat my ass, and I had to deal with that.
Yeah. What's another emotional ass scene? Phoebe, I don't want to go to the back to the club. I don't want to go back to the strip club. Oh no! Remember that dramatic ass speech where Golden and Countess got into it on Hollywood Divas, and Golden was doing this dramatic ass monologue.
Grow the fuck up. You the one throwing a tantrum.
Yeah. Let me stop. Oh my god.
Are you gay? Are you gay? How are you gonna ask me something like that? How could you marry a woman and then turn around and let a man bend you over? Ain't nobody bending me over. Oh, so you doing the bending?
What's that? Janet Jackson from For Color Girls, huh?
Yes.
Oh my god, that was hilarious.
That movie was fucking. Listen, I may have a dark sense of humor, but that movie was so funny to me.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, I didn't. Yeah,
because it was so horrible. That's what makes it so funny. It was so terrible.
Yeah. I was like, okay, Carlos, thank you for a wonderful monologue. You did a great job. I'm so proud of you.
Oh my god. Oh, when Nene at the season 7 reunion when she broke down about her mom. I can't talk about my mom.
Ooh, and then everybody was hugged up, and Candy was sitting right over there in the corner. Come on, Candy. Come on, Candy. She was like,
I would have been the same way.
I know. It reminded me of, I said, Scotty would have been sitting right there on that couch.
I would have been just like this on the couch.
Oh my goodness. That's crazy. That's crazy.
I swear I would have been. But
But at this point, Melanie was like, "Child, it's done with, Carlos." So, AKA, stop being dramatic. It's over. It is what it is.
They ain't never getting back together, and it's best that they don't.
It's best that they don't. No, and I think that social media played a lot into that because we seen. I was just sitting here thinking while I talked to y'all backstage, like, look how social media is toxic is. You know what I'm saying? Like from people coming at the cast, the bloggers, the YouTubers. I was like,
And speaking of that, I want to say this. Mm-hmm. It's funny how we can segue into me saying this while T up here. Speaking of how toxic social media is annoying. Because you know how Destiny doing her interviews and stuff, like she went to Anthony, now she went to Kia Simone. They mad at Kia Simone because she interviewed Destiny. Then she interviewed with DJ Richie Sky. They ain't say nothing about her and DJ Richie Sky's interview. I ain't seen nothing negative said about theirs. And now she going to T or whatever, and everybody's like, oh, she going to all the anti-male blogs. She going to all the anti-male bloggers. My thing about this is, when Melody did her fucking interviews, she went to all the pro-male bloggers. And that ain't even no shade. It's all facts. They are all pro-male bloggers. Mm-hmm. And that's their prerogative. But she went to the people that ride for her the most. So why would Destiny go, because for me, I would prefer you go to a blogger that don't really fuck with you like that. I would rather you do that, honestly. Yeah. But what's your point? I mean, it was okay for Melody to go to all the pro-male blogs, but it's not okay for Destiny to choose who she want to go to.
But don't DJ Richie Sky go up for Melody? Like, wasn't he promoting one of her skincare and all that stuff?
Yeah, he do promote her skincare.
You know what I'm saying? We know Anthony rides for Mel, but he wanted to interview her. So, I mean, it isn't as if she just goes to everybody that likes her, because according to y'all, don't nobody like her. So I don't, like, if anything, I respect Destiny more for going to bloggers that she really don't do her like that, but she still goes. And she still sits and hear what they got to say versus Melody just going to everybody that kiss her ass.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, listen, let Destiny live.
I mean, she could choose whoever. She could choose whatever blogger she wants to choose. I mean, like Melody went to those who ride for her, so why not? Why Destiny can't choose who she want to go to? And then on top of that, like I said, I saw a couple of y'all talking about some. I was seething because I ain't getting no interview with her. I wasn't looking for one.
Not seething. You was foaming at the mouth, huh?
I was looking for one.
Like they were trying to make it seem like I was so mad and jealous that I didn't get no interview with Mel. I was yet happy for Chef Dun Dun when he got his interview. I was all in the chat. I was sharing it. I was doing all that. So. One thing about me, people got to understand, I'm not a jealous soul like that. Like, I support damn near everybody in our sector of YouTube, just about everybody. So, nah.
Yeah.
I would never be upset because somebody else got an interview.
Be clear, I don't want an interview with Melodrama. I don't. And trust me, she don't want no interview with me either. So
it'll be so awkward. Y'all just be seeing each other at the camera. So yeah.
She gonna be like, so I heard that you have some stuff to say about me. Did do now, that's what, because see, I'm gonna already be on defensive because I'm gonna just feel like she gonna try to read me nice nasty, and you're not finna do that here, mama. I'm gonna already be on guard. That's why I don't want to fool with her right now. Like, she got to give me a minute. She got to warm back up to my good graces first, and then I might get her in it.
Right.
Exactly.
Child.
Well, y'all, let's get to the last part of the show with Tiffany and Lewis and then Kimmy's cancer treatment being addressed. So Tiffany and Lewis joined the cast. I said, child, y'all joined the last love.
They could have did that on VSL, like.
Right. So, I mean, it wasn't really nothing to talk about them. The only thing that really caught my attention was them announcing that they're pregnant to try to.
One thing about it, Big Lou do not like Marceau. I don't care what nobody say. He do not like Marceau, and I'm here for shit. He do not like. He do not like.
Marcel don't like his ass either. He's just
They don't like each other at all.
He's just jealous because Marcel and Dr. Francis saw through his BS when it came to his marriage. That's all that is. All right, Big Lou, don't get mad. We all can tell that you and Tiffany ain't got no reason to be. But congratulations on Lil Ace. I get it.
Y'all didn't have to steal Candy's son name though.
Why did everybody Ace and Deuce? I done see more Ace.
They was watching season 8 of Real Housewives of Atlanta, I guess, binge watching. They said, "Ooh, let's name my child Ace." So,
well, maybe they named him Ace because wouldn't that be their only child together? Because they don't have no other blood together, right? So maybe that's why they named him. Well, congratulations. I ain't gonna call him a content baby because you know what he is, and then he got a name. So shout out. I did. I ain't gonna lie. I listen. I did. Tiff Taff. I felt like this was all for a storyline, and you got pregnant to be up here on this show. But I'm not gonna say that. Because y'all know I love the churn. Shout out to Lil Ace. We'll see. Maybe Ace will make y'all more interesting. I don't know.
But I just feel like that, and I just don't feel like they have chemistry as a couple either. You know, we've been.
I like them apart than together.
Right, I like them with me, but I just feel like that as a couple together. You know, it's just not that much chemistry.
Big Lou look like he'll change your tires and your oil and tighten your battery cables.
Hey, baby,
transmission.
I'm off for work. You want something to sew? He look like he brings some Chinese food, and he'll go ahead and pick up your errands for you.
He definitely look like he go to the Chinese restaurant all the time.
Baby, I'm stopping my favorite place. You want to
Catherine, I'm not fooling with you, child. Catherine, I ain't doing it. Not tonight.
I'm not
tonight.
Ooh, Catherine.
Not on my mama birthday, Catherine. I'm not gonna do this. Not on my mama birthday. You know what I mean? Not on my mama birthday.
Okay, so God, okay, the emotional part. So Carlos addresses Kimmy ongoing cancer treatment. And you know, she just talked about how she originally was about to not return to the season as she received the information, and just him giving her flowers for being open and transparent about her cancer journey. And you know, she just said she decided to just have her story to inspire other Black women to seek screenings and mammograms. So Carlos gets teary eyes when he praised Kimmy for inspiring other women to seek the screenings, because he reveals that he lost his mother to breast cancer. So
I appreciated the transparency.
Yeah, that's all I can say. You know, y'all know I don't like talking about sad stuff like that.
I'm already not emotional, not emotionally there right now. So
I agree with T.
Yeah, so just shout out to her for just doing that and just, you know, giving people, you're just encouraging women to go ahead and get those mammograms because it's really important in your screening.
Yeah, basically.
Sound. You know, if something you don't, I feel like that's for Black men as well. If you don't feel something that's right with your body, definitely go ahead and get it checked out. You know, before it's too late.
Yeah,
I feel like that this generation has gotten better.
Women, go and get your titties checked. Go and get your cervix checked too. Men, don't be scared of no colonoscopy, okay? It ain't that bad, all right? It ain't even that big. Child, me and Scotty take bigger stuff than that. Like, it'll be all right. Go around there, lay up on that table, and get y'all colon checked for real. Because it's true though. Like that's the biggest killer for men too. Colon cancer. Go and get your testicular cancer. Like, ain't nothing wrong with getting checked out, man. Quit playing with your health.
I'm doing it.
Don't wait till it's too late.
Definitely. But guys, any final thoughts on this reunion?
Glad that it's over.
Me too. Me too.
Like,
so happy.
It took us a long time to get here, 30 episodes.
30 episodes. Wow.
Social media bullying.
Whew.
Threats to our DMs. Twitter accounts.
And guys, I apologize for checking out the past, I don't know, 10, 15 episodes. I have mentally checked out. Sometimes I just sit up here. I know, like, just like, you don't say nothing. I just, so just thank y'all. But I feel like the next show that we'll all review, I'll be into it like I was with Portia. Like, I had a blast reviewing that.
We had a ball doing Portia.
I had a blast with that show. I had fun. I even had fun talking about Candy in the game.
Yes, me and T had such a ball talking about Portia. We was going on memes in Alex Santos' channel talking about it on the same week. We were talking about it all throughout the week. We had us a ball talking about Portia show. Like, ball talking about that.
This just wasn't fun. And I just wasn't passionate.
Yeah.
When I'm not having fun or when I'm not passionate about it, I'm not in it. I check out. So
yeah, we were really, and I can say that because we truly enjoy doing roaster review. Like, we enjoy doing things with the three of us. But it's like, when the show that we're talking about is it evokes a lot of emotions. People take it absolutely too seriously. It's not fun when we're doing it. So going forward, as we do roaster review, we'll have to do shows that are fun to talk about. Since the three of us is a fun group, it would only make sense for us to do shows that are fun. Like Portia show. That was fun. It was drama, but it was fun.
Yeah, that was fun.
Candy in the Game was fun. I feel like the Escape show is gonna have a lot of drama, but it's gonna be funny for us to do. We're gonna have a good time talking about it. Encore is a fun show.
Oh my God! I wish we would have done roast and review for that show. Ooh, we would have had a blast.
We would have had a blast talking about Encore. Oh my God!
You would have been sitting up here singing and reads and all that fun stuff.
It would have been so funny. Like, we would have had us a good time talking about that.
Yeah, exactly.
If I watched Love After Lockup, we could have did it on there, but I don't watch it.
This season is good, y'all. Monique.
Listen, if Miss Wanda said that she was threatened, I don't know. Because I told y'all, don't send me nothing about it, so I ain't go look. But what got me with that was when the Black Titanic lady came out and accused Wanda, Funky Dineva, and Letitia of a murder plot, everybody was talking about how, it could be true. Oh, yeah, that's probably why Funky Dineva was seen on the show, because he was around there. So they probably was sitting around here planning on offing that lady and so on and so forth. But now when Miss Wanda says that she feels the same way, people get under the comments, oh, well, that's what she get for doing what she did to Melody. Oh, well, she shouldn't have did what she did to Melody, and maybe that wouldn't have happened to her. Again, I don't understand the hypocrisy, and I said this before, and I'm going to say it again. I don't care who get mad. A lot of the people that watch this and watch the reviews and everything, y'all got grandchildren, me, Scotty, and JoJo's age. And y'all, and it's like you would never know because of the way that y'all handle these type of situations, in the way that y'all will go up for one thing, but then if somebody else feels the same way, they deserve it, and it's this and it's that. But then y'all wonder why Melody gets a lot of heat. That's why Melody gets a lot. That's all I'm gonna say. If y'all felt that way about Black Titanic, I don't understand why y'all wouldn't feel that way about one. At the end of the day, but at the end of the day, we don't want nobody up here getting hurt. We don't want nobody up here getting threatened, because it's not that. It ain't that deep. It is a reality TV show. It is not that deep for nobody to get threatened, for nobody to feel threatened, for none of like we don't even get this on Love and Hip Hop. We don't even get this on Black Ink Crew, and they stayed fighting.
Basketball Wives.
They stayed fighting. Throwing wine bottles, jumping across tables, running behind folk with bamboo sticks, and it's like.
And not to mention, somebody just brought up Potomac. Somebody just asked us, was this season worse than season 5 fans of season 5 of Potomac? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Way worse.
Yes. Way worse. Because we won't get in threats. And we won't be in called FAGs. And we won't be it won't none of that in season 5 or RHOP. Absolutely not.
Mm-mm. Nope. Because folks went as far as going to my DMs with the bullshit. I post a picture of my mama, and they'll come up under my picture talking about Mel. What the fuck Mel got to do with my mama?
It's like
Disrespect.
somebody asked me because I said what I said about the whole when Marcus came out and defended Mel and all against Funky and all that foolishness. Somebody came under my comments and said, "Well, what if somebody called Joy Sanderby?" Me and her laugh at you, girl. That don't shake our world, child. I don't know when y'all get on y'all high horses as many bees and hoes as y'all done call other folk. Like so, and them folk is somebody, mama. They belong to somebody. That's somebody's child. That's somebody's sister, and it's the same thing. Destiny, y'all, just like that. People got whole panels talking about Tisha, talk about her coochie stank and smell like fish and all the rest of that
Now,
stuff.
if
Like
we
she's
said
somebody.
that,
She's
if
somebody,
we
mama.
said that, we'll be misogynistic if we said it.
Mm-hmm.
See, we can't say that type of stuff. See, if we say that we're misogynistic, we're disrespecting women, we're doing this, we're doing that, all of that stuff. Like at this point, anything that we say is looked at with a microscope, no matter what it is. And me, Jeremy, and Chef Dun had this conversation once before, and you know, I never got accused of being a woman hater until I started reviewing this show. And like I told, and Jeremy agreed with me when I said this. I said, I can sit here and call Ariana all kinds of names, and and I get applause. The moment I say anything about Mel, I hate black women. I'm a baby Kevin Samuel. Like that's the thing. That's the thing. I would never get over that. That's the thing that really got me when I got called a baby Kevin Samuels over the summertime, and I didn't even like. My views on this show is not misogynistic at all. Like I don't
Right.
understand that. I just merely don't agree with a certain person on this show. I don't feel like my views are misogynistic, especially when all I ever do is defend a woman on almost all these shows. And even when we do gossip, we always defend women. I covered the whole Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion case in defense of a black woman. So my thing about it is, and with a lot of black women that are content creators wasn't even fucking with Megan like that, thinking that she was lying. But the same ones y'all want to call misogynistic are the main ones that, you know.
We're just tired of the disrespect of black women. Girl, that's y'all kill me with that. This ain't nothing to do with black women. Stop lumping black women in this because
It's
this ain't got
one
nothing to do with
person.
y'all
It's
feel
one
that way
person.
about me. Yeah, and that's why I don't take y'all seriously, and that's why I say y'all are a joke. This ain't got nothing to do with black women. You're mad when we and Chef Don is absolutely right. Disrespect the black women. I disrespect the harlot all the time.
All
I,
the
I
time.
disrespect Stormy all the time. I don't never see none of y'all under my comments. Well, even though I don't like her, you really shouldn't say that. She's a black woman. Not once. Not once. But the
Oh, my
minute we say
favorite.
something
My
about
favorite. Oh, this is my favorite. They mad with Melody because she left her cheating husband and she grew from that. Did you even watch my reviews in season 2 and 3 when I defended her against Martell?
and
Wow.
I do defend black women. I defend Destiny, ain't she a black woman? I defended Letitia, ain't she a black woman? I defended Miss Wanda when I had to. Is she not a black woman? So I don't understand that argument.
Even when Miss
And
Wanda
to
did
the
the
times
interview with
where I
us, even when she
yeah.
did the interview with us, they was mad at us.
Yeah.
And they felt
Oh, they
like
was
we were letting her go by easy. But what did you want us to do? Did you want us to cuss her out? Did you want us to chastise her or something? Like, what exactly did you want from us? I thought the show is roast and review anyway. So it's like
yeah.
we roasted her ass and interviewed her ass at the same time. That's what the name of the show is. This ain't the prelude with me and Jamal where we got to be Barbara Walters and shit. That ain't it. This ain't the
Mm-hmm.
same.
Mm-hmm.
So no, it's crazy.
And then it's like y'all are unbiased too. Now there are some YouTube channels that's biased as hell and go off of
Yes.
that one person. But I just feel like that they don't even watch y'all stuff the whole way. Because if anyone out of the whole realm, y'all are unbiased. Everybody gets to smoke. So
That's
when I have to
the
take
funny
up for
part.
Melody, and when I have to take up for Melody, Scotty too. We do. We was on Melody's side with the whole thing when it came to Miss Wanda talking about Sugar Mama or the baby that's not here no more. We was on her side. We was on her side when it came down to season 3 with Martell and all the rest of that stuff that he had going on. We was on her side more than we
But
was.
see, they even get mad when but see, let me tell you something else that I've noticed. They even get mad when I defend Melody because I'd be like, yeah, and I'll be like this, and y'all know I don't even fuck with Melody like that. And when I say that, why is it that every time you get ready to defend Melody, you got to let us know that you don't rock with her like that? Cause I want to.
And we gotta make it known. Because if we don't, y'all gonna think we one of y'all, and that ain't it at all.
Shit, cause I want.
not because I want to.
Yeah, that's the truth. Cause I'm just letting it be known. Y'all know I'm cool with her, but right is right and wrong is wrong.
Right. Exactly.
Why don't I get this outrage when I be talking about other shows or shit? Like I can sit up there and say, now I don't even like Mia, but blah blah blah. I don't get that over there.
And y'all drag Granny Charisse all the time.
All the time.
So are we protecting black women now?
Girl, child, listen.
So
they don't drag the gays like that. What?
It just see.
Damn, I thought about. I could deal with Portia fans before Mel, and Portia fans can't stand me. But I could deal with Portia fans before Mel, because I know them Portia fans can't stand me. Because when House and Aaron had me come up on his platform, he have to get their ass together and let them know that we're actually friends in real life. Okay, Josiah and T know that. All of us are cool with House of Aaron, but mainly I'm the closest one to him because I always see him every time I go to Atlanta. We hang out together. We do a lot of shit together all the damn time. Josiah met Aaron for a split second. Aaron still won't let Josiah make it because he was like, he didn't go out with us. He didn't go out with us.
We're going to hang out when we go out there. I promise. I'll have my deep powder and everything. Thank you.
Yeah, please, child. Please. But I could deal with the Portia stands before Mel. Melody stands are a whole other level. They worse than Candace stands. Okay, they worse than them.
Okay. So much so, Carlos had to say, millimeters,
leave me alone.
Child. Like y'all mad at the wrong people. That's how I feel. Y'all mad at the wrong people. And I'm gonna leave it at this.
But I know
if
one
it's
thing.
Everybody else,
go ahead. I'm sorry.
It's cool. If everybody else feel the same way about a person, is it everybody else or is it that person? Because at this point, everybody can't be lying. And that's another thing. Everybody likes to feel like everybody is bullying her. All of these men are bullying her. And I'm like, yo, can we not sit here and act like Melody is somewhere in the corner shivering, scared to show her face or come out of the ground like a hedgehog or a groundhog? And she's scared to go outside her house, and she's scared to do this, and she's scared to do that because she's just being so bullied. If anybody being bullied on that show, I would say it's the Scotts and Destiny. Those are the people that are being bullied on this show.
Because no matter what Destiny do, she get hate for it. No matter what she do.
Nothing, anything she say, she's a liar and the truth ain't in her. Don't believe it.
If she go to the corner store and get a Coca-Cola, she getting it because Melody getting one.
Because Melody got a Coke, you think you can sit your little get on
now she wants to sing because Melody is singing. Now she wants to sing because she's doing all of that. I'm like, girl, ain't neither one of them no damn songstress. Be clear.
But I know one thing. The millimeters was coming for me and coming at me in Anthony's chat, but baby, the Scotty gang was handling their motherfucking ass in that chat. They was getting their ass together. Shout out to the Scotty gang, baby. I didn't have to say nothing.
Hey,
they really weren't giving it to me like that when I went there last night. That they know who I am. They
No,
definitely know
they
who
didn't
I
give it
am
to you
because that was
because you
all I
didn't
told.
go. See, they didn't give it to you because you didn't go up there. See, I went up there.
Mm.
I went up there and talked to him and congratulated him, and then that's what made them want to come at me. They took everything I said and made it like I was shading Anthony. Like, why the fuck would I be shading like Anthony? Like, why would I be doing it? Because Anthony
I
was the one who
would have
mentioned the
given
fact.
him his flowers.
Because Anthony
And
was the one who
somebody
mentioned
said,
the fact, huh?
I said I went up there to give him his flowers. I had that happen to me one time. They was like, "Oh, why are you giving him flowers? Don't you hate Melody?"
What Melody got to do with Anthony?
That's my question. But I
Oh,
don't
you
know.
did go up there. See, I must have been gone by the time you went up there then.
Yeah, I went up there and I said, you know what, friend? I just want to give you your flowers. I see what you're doing. Shout out for the interview. I can't wait to see more. And then that's when somebody made that comment. Well, what you giving him his flowers for? Like, don't you hate Mel? You don't like Mel, but you giving him his
What that
flowers
got to
for?
do with him?
You're right. Like
Because y'all was ready to turn on him just last week.
they show was.
So what you talking about? Y'all was just ready to drag him last week because he said he was team the show. Y'all was gonna drag him last week. But now that this interview with Destiny kind of went a different type of way, now y'all want to be on his side again. See, that's what I'm talking about. Y'all flip-flop. Y'all really be flip-flopping because y'all ready to drag him last week. And I defended him last week against a lot of y'all. And then when I come up there and give him my congrats or whatever, y'all took every piece that I said and made it like shade when this man came up there and said out of his own mouth, he thanked me for encouraging him to get the whole Kiki interview and stuff like that. Even said that I was teaching him how to do the whole StreamYard thing. I didn't need for him to tell none of y'all none of that. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. He did that. And I'm grateful that he did that to let you people know that I'm not the big bad wolf just because I don't like Melody like that. He told y'all. And he ain't the only YouTuber that I've ever tried to help out or something like that. I do that with everybody. I got a whole and making it seem like I'm trying to ride this man's wave, as he's growing on YouTube. I got a whole damn segment on my platform that's dedicated to up and coming YouTubers called Young, Fresh, and New. Dedicated to up and coming YouTubers. I share my platform with up and coming YouTubers all the fucking time. This wouldn't be the first time, and it's not gonna be the last.
Period.
Shit. Like, let's not even try that with me.
Well, guys, we about to go ahead and get out of here. Do y'all have any what y'all got going on y'all channels?
Well, I was supposed to put some content out today, but I'm still not feeling it today. So I'm not putting out no content today. I might work on a video today, but it may not come out until tomorrow. But most definitely I'm doing Growing Up Hip Hop tomorrow. But Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I'm gonna be with Josiah. So y'all probably ain't gonna get shit over the weekend. It's just gonna be one of them weeks that I ain't doing shit. That's probably what this week just gonna be. And I deserve to have it. I'm always pushing myself to do something. And this weekend that I got with Josiah and Jamar and Maddie and Mims and the Cast Me Out, I talked to Rodney too. He said if he's back home in time, he want to hang out too. So all of us should be hanging out while I'm in Houston as well. So it'll be good for me and Josiah because of this whole Danita thing. So I'm just focused on getting my mood up this week, to be honest. I ain't even did my family reunion review yet. Like, I'm kind of over it, honestly.
You too. I go lie.
But I'm gonna review DC. That's probably the only video I'm gonna do at Josiah house is DC, because I'm probably gonna wake up the next morning and watch it on my laptop and then go in his little studio and do my review in there.
Child, I need y'all help. Like, look how empty my room is.
It's still empty.
Yes. I was gonna get some stuff this weekend because I was sorry, I was taking. So the reason why I haven't put out anything yet because I was taking Layla Lynn's blogging, her course that she's doing. So I'm just kind of moving some things around because I want to be active on TikTok And I want it to be a three-way. I want my content to be on YouTube. I can paste some of my content, put it on Instagram, vice versa, with the new shorts that YouTube is trying to promote. So I was just like, oh my God. I said, me, Scotty, and Maddie are going to go to IKEA this weekend and get some stuff in my office. Thank you.
Probably Jamar gonna probably be on that trip too. It's probably gonna be me, you, Jamar, and Maddie child.
Oh, perfect.
It's probably gonna be all four of us, honey. But yeah, we're gonna have a good time this weekend or whatever. Right. I ain't gonna say nothing, but we're gonna see T before this year over with, even though it just started.
Oh, we will. Mm-hmm. I will. If we gotta pull up that and ambush you, I would. I'll take some.
Me and Really B and Josiah talked about it last night. We said now we come up there, we're gonna have to stay in Jersey, child, because New York too high, huh?
I'll come right up there with y'all. I'm not staying in Jersey.
It's too high, honey. It's too high. Ain't nobody trying to get no hotel in New York City.
No bull at all. I'm on your side. I just got the Destiny interview on Friday, 7 p.m. Make sure y'all there. I am gonna do Growing Up Hip Hop. I'm also gonna do Love After Lockup. Scotty need to get into it because it's gonna make Scotty laugh.
Bundy told me a long time ago that I need to watch Love After Lockup. When she was on the panel, I remember her talking to me. We was all talking backstage one night. She said, "Scotty, you should really do Love After Lockup. Your reviews would be so funny if you did." She told me that a long time ago.
Because them folk, oh my goodness. I am gonna do DC. I don't know if it's gonna be alive. I might make it the first episode alive.
It's a no.
See how, you know what I mean? If those numbers do I mean me. And then the live Housewives on Sunday, and that's it.
Oh yeah, somebody said we should do Grown Up Hip Hop for roast review. We would, but Grown Up Hip Hop is too inconsistent. Like it'll be good and it'll stop, then it'll be good and it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. We can't trust them.
Did I see the video of Derek and Meat Munching Monique? I did not, but I will now that you mentioned that.
No, I'm not reviewing the Real Housewives of Miami. I feel like it's too late, even though it's damn good though. It's good.
Oh, you been watching
it?
Yes, it is so good. Oh my God.
Why is it on Peacock and not on Bravo? Okay.
Because it is good. Sakina been trying to tell y'all that it's good. It's good too.
Okay, I'm gonna have to check.
I'm enjoying it better than Potomac, to be honest, because Potomac been whacked these last 3 episodes, Chad.
Yeah. I don't know what's been going on with that.
I'm just waiting to see Housewives of Atlanta because I heard there's a lot of drama this season, especially with Martell being on there.
I can't wait.
Kenya done got into it with Martell. I heard Candy done got into it with Martell. A couple of folks done got into it with Martell.
Ooh. Okay.
Well, Ty gonna whip his ass. He better leave his wife alone. I'm here for it. I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see it.
Atlanta just might be good. They better stop sleeping. They might be good.
Right.
We might have 7 peaches this season. Because, there's another girl on there named Courtney, and then they say Monietta been working her ass off this season. She done got into it with Marlo and everything. I want to see this.
Oh, good. Good. And she should.
Mm-hmm. Are y'all going to watch Married to Medicine this season? Because Phaedra going to be up there with her doctor boyfriend. So
I will watch. We'll see from that.
You see my back turn? Because I've been stopped watching the shit anyway. I'm definitely not gonna watch it now.
That's funny. But okay.
Terrence, are you reviewing New Jersey this season?
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Not you forgetting about them.
Yeah, I really did. I'll see. Maybe it depends. If everybody's story is Jennifer and Teresa, no, I'm not here for it.
See, that's the reason why I don't do New Jersey. Because every season, Teresa, and I don't even like Teresa. I don't want to talk about her.
Girl, I call her the salad. I don't want to talk about her.
I'm probably the only person that don't like Teresa. I ain't never liked Teresa though. I ain't never liked her.
That's funny.
I ain't never been here for Teresa. I'm definitely gonna do Ultimate Girls Trip this time because I heard it's a lot of drama on there.
I heard that too. I'm gonna
I'm
watch
gonna
it.
watch that one
When is
if
it
it
coming
ever
out?
comes out.
Right. When is it coming out?
They ain't got no date for it yet.
If they don't come on with it and stop playing.
Oh, y'all said he don't like Teresa either. Oh, I thought he liked Teresa. No, I'm thinking about Beverly Hills. He like Kim. You
Oh,
stole
yeah.
my goddamn house.
That's funny.
Kim
All
was
right.
hilarious.
We about to go ahead and get out of here, y'all. Thank y'all so much for watching, and we will see y'all next time. I don't know what show is coming out next, but we will definitely let y'all know. I'm even thinking about doing an intro and stuff. So
Probably Escape first. That's probably coming out because they said March, so that's probably
okay,
coming out.
okay.
So that's probably gonna be the first one. Cause I don't know when Encore gonna start filming, but we definitely doing Encore. I know we doing Encore.
Yeah, you have to.
Hey,
Yeah.
Portia, can you beg Bravo to bring your show back so we can talk about it again?
Period. 'Cause that ain't funny.
Portia probably shaking her head. I know these niggas did not.
Are we reviewing Baddies West? I'm debating it. I'm debating it.
All right, guys. Well, let's go ahead and get out of here. Okay. We will see y'all later.
Bye,
Bye.
y'all.